Welcome to Random Talk. Today's topic is going to be do what they do. But before I start with do what they do, let me check in and see how you are doing. How are you doing? How is life going? Now, I told you that within the previous episode that I was having a week. And so now I'm not having a week mentally, but I am having a week physically. Because even though I choose to get in front of this camera, it does not mean that life is perfect. And so today bear with me because I am having some pain. I was supposed to record yesterday, but I could not get in front of this camera and give you the energy that you deserve because the pain was too intense for me. So today the pain is still there, but I'm gonna push through. I don't know, but we had some previous episodes about how we have to push through. So I am just telling you that if you are someone today that is feeling some pain, I want you to push through. Just get into your mind that I'm going to get through this pain today. This pain will not defeat me. Now that, take it from me, I am a person who had to say that to myself at least 20 years. It seems unbelievable, but it is true. So today the pain is minor compared to yesterday, but yesterday I could not give it to you. You deserve all the energy that I have, and I couldn't give that yesterday, but I'm gonna give it to you today. So yes, let's move into our topic today, and it's do what they do. And what I mean by they, I'm just talking about the people who fall into these categories. Now, if you know someone who can faithfully tell a lie, I'm saying that because I know people who will lie not only to you, but they are lying to themselves. And with a liar, they are consistent with it because they need you to believe it. So they will consistently wake up each day and get themselves together and for whatever reason, tell a lie. Am I not right? So if you have those people that you know that are liars, meet them where they are, accept them that they are the liar that they are, and you just grin, you smile, but in your mind, you know it's a lie. But you have those people who are consistent with telling lies. Then you have the people who are consistent with complaining. They are going to complain until the wheels fall off. They're going to complain about every piece of their life without trying to find a solution. They're consistent with their complaints. What happens with that is that they eventually get someone to feel sorry for them. Then you have the people who are just foolish. I'm telling you, my mother used to always give me this saying that it's nothing like an old fool. And you have a lot of old fools out here. Forgive me if you feel like I'm offending you, but I'm just speaking some real talk right now. So you have the people who are just foolish. They're out here doing foolish things. They consistent with their foolery. And so that means that they're consistently having the repercussions of their foolishness. I don't know, maybe you know some people like that because I do. Then you have the biggest thing. You just have the people who are flat out ridiculous. And we see this all the time on social media. They are consistent with being ridiculous. When I say ridiculous, it's like they get on social media and they just make a fool of themselves by speaking everything that's on their mind about their personal life. Your personal life is your personal life. If you're upset today or in this moment, it does not mean you might be upset in 5 minutes. Take a break, pause, get yourself together. Don't show the world everything because the world doesn't need to know everything. That is why it is called personal. Then you have the people out here that are just choosing to do things for the views of social media. That's where we've come into in this world, in this time, that we are more concerned about the views and the likes and this and that when it comes to social media. And it's not to say that these are bad people, but I'm just telling you, ridiculous. So the reason I mentioned those categories and those examples is because those people, every category, the liar, the complainer, the ridiculous, the foolish, one thing that all of those categories have in common is consistency. And that is what the people like if you fall in this one category, because it's not many that fit in this category that I'm about to mention. But if you are someone who is trying your best to be positive, you are trying to live a life that can encourage and empower someone else, that circle is small. And we all have to agree, everyone is not born to be a leader. That is not what I am saying. I am just saying that to be genuinely a good person, to be the person that you know that your actions have consequences, you know that the way that you speak, the words that come out your mouth, it can either lift someone or make someone feel horrible. Those type of people, the people that just have a conscience that who I am affects the world that I live in. See, that circle is kind of small, but the one thing that those people, which I am in that category, we sometimes will give up because we feel like we are not getting the attention that we feel like we deserve, or we're not getting the growth of followers that we need. And when I say followers, I'm not talking about on social media, because one thing you have to know with social media, for those of you that are trying to make it possibly a career, you will have people that will view your content, but they may not follow your page. Doesn't mean that you aren't doing what you need to do, so don't get that confused. You just keep putting in the work. But when I am saying followers in this message, I am talking about the followers that follow us. If you're trying to be a leader and you're trying to be positive and you want to sprinkle some of that hope out there to the world, you want to give your message, whatever it is that your dream is, I say do what they do. Do what the liar does. The liar is consistent. Do what the foolish person does. Foolish people are consistent with being foolish. Do what the complainer does. Consistency. You get it? It's like a routine. It's a pattern. You have to be consistent. We have too many people in this world getting in front of cameras, telling us foolish things, doing foolish things, embarrassing themselves. So why can't we have just as many people get in front of the camera and give out what we need more of in this world? And that is empowerment, motivation, inspiration. But we sometimes are the people that will give up before we get started. So I want you to know, whenever you are ready to give up on your dream or give up on being a positive figure in this world, just do what they do. And remember, when I say they, I am talking about the liars, the complainers, the people who are acting foolish out there, and the people who are just being downright ridiculous. Do what they do. They wake up. They are born and bred to be consistent in whatever they are doing. So you have to do the same thing with your positivity, with your motivation. And that is the message for you today with this random talk. Do what they do and do it with confidence. Just know that what you are doing makes a difference. What you are doing will make a difference. And what you are doing is making a difference. Don't focus on the followers that you see on your page. Don't focus on the followers that you see actually in your circle. You just focus on your purpose of what you are doing, and you trust that it is needed, and you let that be enough to make you do what you need to do. That is my random talk for today. Make sure you tune in for the next random talk, and remember that you need to love yourself as much as you deserve to be loved. Tune in for the next random talk.